Welcome to Real Talk Hilton Head with David and Dale Cross, the real estate lifestyle podcast of Coastal Carolina.
Join us as we share stories from our community, insight into the local lifestyle, and the real scoop on real estate.
From market trends to home design, we dive deep into what it means to live and thrive here.
Discover the state of mind and philosophy of the Lowcountry that enriches life through personal growth, health and wellness, and human connection.
Whether you're a local or thinking of becoming one, we're here to guide you through the ins and outs of living this coastal escape.
Tune in, relax, and enjoy the conversation with Real Talk Hilton Head,
the podcast of Coastal Carolina. Welcome to Real Talk Hilton Head, the podcast of Coastal Carolina. I'm super excited about this episode. If you want to know what's happening in the Hilton Head area for the holidays, this is the episode you want to listen to. We're here with Erika Hayes from Island Events magazine. She's going to give us the lowdown on all the things to do, all the events, and we're going to dive right in.
This episode brought to you by Summit Services. Heating, cooling, electrical, and pool systems done right. Visit callsummitservices.com.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me, as always. I'm so excited to be here in our very warm holiday season.
I know, gosh. For those who are not here, we're at literally 72, 75 degrees.
Yeah. We have the window
and it's
open.
winter time.
I actually had a long sleeve shirt on, and I came outside. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I was trying to be all festive.
Yeah, not happening.
I had a Christmas sweater, but I had to go with sheer because
I know.
We're very fortunate to have a very, very warm holiday season.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Erika, December in Hilton Head's all about so many fun things. We've got Christmas lights, we've got Santa visiting the little ones, fun family festivals, drinks, dining, and Lowcountry traditions. So I'm really excited to chat to you about that. So why don't we dive in?
Well, December is very much the holiday season, depending on whether you have any religious beliefs, just cultural beliefs. Like, it's very holiday friendly for everyone, and that's of all ages. But I think Hilton Head as a whole really appreciates the slower season, because summer for us is very, very overwhelming. So everyone's just kind of getting to spend time with family, and whether it's your work family, your actual family, it's a great time to just see some magical lights, whether it be on a palm tree or on a house. It's the true holiday spirit. And I think there's so many events beyond just Santa sightings or worship. There's just a lot going on in between, but you're pretty much throughout the entire month of December, it's holiday.
It is, and there's a ton to do.
Yeah.
So,
I think my favorite thing is the seeing all the palm trees and the lights.
Yes.
I love that.
It kind of feels like Australia, where like Santa's on the beach, like on like a surfboard.
Yes,
that's exactly right.
Sometimes it can be very chilly on Christmas or like just throughout the month of December, but sometimes we have like 75 degrees.
Beautiful weather like this.
So very the end. So I think we're looking at a warmer one this year, but it's
Hallelujah.
I've FaceTimed family from the beach on Christmas Day, and they're like in snow, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Right. You're like, "Don't you want to be down here right now?"
I just got a text from a client today. She moved back to Virginia, and she's like, "It's freezing up here."
Yep.
I was like, sorry.
I was going to say, they know some realtors.
Yeah, I know, right? Move back.
We can help. So this month, we really wanted to feature shopping small business on the island.
Yes, I think shopping small on Hilton Head looks different than necessarily shopping small somewhere else, because I cannot stress enough to shop local during the holiday season. Yeah. They say if you're using your dollar spend for the holidays, and it extends beyond the holidays, is that for every dollar you spend, if you're shopping at a big retailer, maybe 11 cents stays in the community if you're lucky.
Yeah.
When you shop small, 67 cents.
Wow, that's a big impact.
Yeah. 6 times,
So I was going to say, it's 6 times, and like the small businesses here who are donating to little leagues and to animal shelters and to just the community in general. So it's just, if you can shop smaller, so take a browse around Caligny, the shops at Seapine Center, Main Street, like there are so many places that even if sometimes you feel like it's a little bit more expensive in the store, you just have to kind of remind yourself that like it's 6 times the amount is staying within your community. And that can be just a good habit to take back, even if you're just vacationing on Hilton Head, just kind of getting in the mindset to shop smaller, especially right now. And it doesn't even have to be you're buying physical gifts or stocking stuffers. You can buy experiences.
Yeah.
So that's what I always think is very interesting, because you wouldn't think to buy horseback like a ride for the holidays, but that's just, it's a really cool gift that you could give for someone who doesn't necessarily want stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can buy
it's an experience. Buy an experience for somebody.
Buy them the jet ski day, but they don't have to use it now, because I mean, even though it is warm enough sometimes for us, but that's something that you could use in the spring. Or if you know someone who's vacationing to Hilton Head, like, go ahead and book a tour for them for whenever they're coming here. So that's what, and that 67 cents, like, that applies to, because all of those businesses are small businesses as well. Like, we don't have a major activity that's this big national, like even our golf courses, like the money stays local in the community. So I think that that's just really, I could not hit it harder enough, is to shop as small as you can, because it can get overwhelming when you start to see like the big Black Friday sales and everything. It can be kind of you're just like, oh wow, you're spending. But kind of just reducing as much as you can and keeping Hilton Head and Bluffton businesses thriving, because they do need it this time of year to get through until.
So we have a bunch of friends. I really want to park on that point, because we actually have friends. I was talking to Terry about that. You know, in his businesses, he's a captain, and he's like, this time of year is so hard. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Buy a fishing charter. Buy a one of those parasailings. Do something like that, because especially if you got family coming in town in the summer, you're always looking for stuff to do. Buy it now and save it for then.
I was going to say, and also it kind of like shifts your spending like between Q1, 2, 3. Like if you already buy the gift now, then a parasailing doesn't come up later.
You get a 2-for-1.
There you go.
So many of the businesses are offering such great deals this time of year. So sometimes you can get like a restaurant gift card where you spend $100 and it only costs $80, like, and that's just stuff that you can stock up throughout the whole year. But it's just so helpful for them this time, just to like, I mean, because most people, to keep their employees staffed, they still need them this time of year, so they do need the revenue. So it's just, but I love gifting an experience instead of things this time of year. And it's just,
that's a great idea.
And it's things too that you may not necessarily, you would never try on your own. But you're like, oh, I was gifted it. Like, that's why I brought up horseback riding, because it's like, that's not necessarily something everyone tries. But it's just like a fun little, and that can be for whether you're vacationing or you live in Bluffton and you just want to come in.
No, I agree. Are there any local stores, or you said local shop, small? Like, what would you recommend? Because you said the shops at Sea Pines.
Oh, just any, most businesses within all of our shopping centers. So whether it be Shelter Cove Town Center, the Harbour Town, Caligny Plaza, Main Street, all of them
have local owners.
Pretty much 90+% of those businesses are owned by like a more mom and pop shop style. It's very rare that even some of the chains, they're more of a franchise chain that you're going to find. So like an ice cream shop that you may be seeing, like Kilwins, for example, that has a local owner. It's not like a national owner. So that's like, if you're shopping in those shopping centers, really it's just kind of staying away from like big box retailers or online.
And let's not forget too, this goes out to Savannah, Bluffton, Beaufort. Same thing. You have a ton of artisans down in Savannah, right? And you got a lot of small businesses out there. Bluffton, the same thing. We have a lot of friends, like the Compass Rose Room. Local business owner, health and wellness, Beaufort, a lot of smaller. So it's everywhere. So, wherever you're at, get out, explore, get into the whole Lowcountry. And
I was saying, like, just keeping those habits, whether it be you're back in Ohio, like, just kind of encouraging to kind of get into that mindset of shopping smaller when you can. But you mentioning Savannah and Beaufort, that's another really great one, is doing like a staycation of sorts. Is like buying a hotel in downtown Savannah, or like a really cool like an Airbnb or something over in Beaufort. Because sometimes people live in Bluffton and they never really go to that area except for maybe a day trip. So it'd be so nice to just be able to gift someone like a night stay.
We did that last
Christmas.
We went to Savannah with the boys. Did the whole overnight thing, walked around downtown, shopped on Broughton Street. It was great.
It's just so nice.
So nice to be able to spend the night, because it can be like, I mean, everywhere here is so walkable that by the time that you've been walking for 6 hours, you're like, whew,
I don't want to drive an hour.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to drive the hour back, but
Yep.
it's just really nice to be able to.
Well, and it just adds a different ambiance to the trip as well. You know, it's just a different feel, especially for the boys. They like to walk around Savannah at night. It's our closest big city, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot more lights and a lot more action that's happening.
It's a great way to kind of experience like and especially if you're doing it around the holiday season, just something a little different too. Because even though we have a lot going on Hilton Head and Bluffton, it's there's other things happening there that you get to experience.
There's a lot. I mean, I've seen candlelight concerts that are happening in Savannah. I mean, all these cities have tree lightings too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's so many, like, they're really big right now into pop-up bars.
Oh.
But they're completely holiday themed.
Okay.
So like, the entire, like, hotel's bar will have an entire overhaul where it's entirely decorated for the holidays.
That's neat.
And it's like, some of them are really cool, like the Christmas Story themed, where like they have the leg lamp and the whole thing. There's even like Santa on a motorcycle hanging down from the ceiling in some of them.
Oh, and that's in Savannah?
It's all in
You've
Savannah.
seen? All right, well,
That's
definitely check that out.
The Christmas
wow.
Story,
Yeah.
my favorite. I grew
know,
up right
it
down right just south of where that was filmed.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
In
You
Cleveland.
would love the pop-up bar. Then it's called Frosty's.
Okay.
The Thompson Hotel. It's a brand new one over in Eastern Wharf.
Okay.
That one has a very it's kind of a 1960s-ish themed, and they have records on the wall, the leg lamps, and the
great.
whole thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we're going to have to check that
Can I get
out.
a leg lamp?
No, no.
I was going to say, well, someone gifts
No.
that's the kind of stuff I'm saying. That would be a phenomenal gift to be
It would.
And then
It
at
really
the
would
Thompson
be.
or something.
That would
Just
be.
like-
So he can look at the lamps and it doesn't have to come home with
Exactly.
It's a phenomenal gift. We can maybe put it in this next studio.
me. No, not happening. Are you thinking about making a move to the Lowcountry?
Whether you're searching for the perfect home, or you're exploring vibrant communities on the coast, or dreaming of a new lifestyle, we're here to help.
Contact the David Dale team today and let's make your dream a reality. Well, we're talking holiday lights, right? So let's talk about them. They're all over the island.
Yes.
Yes.
All month long. I mean,
Thank
they're
you,
starting
Brady.
to go up now. So let's talk about
Displays
that.
on Hilton Head, we mentioned it in November.
Yes.
With the firehouse kind of being one of the biggest unexpected displays.
Yes.
Yeah.
My original memories of Hilton Head was, I think it was before your time, was Dove Street lights.
Yes. Well, we've
still go
been
down
up
there.
Dove Street.
We drive down there every year with the boys.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
it used to be a little bit bigger because I think some of the residents kind of
Stop.
scaled it back. 'Cause
Okay.
you used to wait like an hours just to get in line to
Wow.
go see it. It was, and they used to take donations for. I'm not sure if they still do.
Well, let's explain to everybody what Dove Street is. Yeah.
So Dove Street on South Forest Beach on Hilton Head. So the Forest Beach, there's North Forest and South Forest.
Yeah.
South Forest, you might notice that all of the streets are named after birds.
Yeah.
And they're all in alphabetical order.
Oh, I didn't
So it's
think
very
about
easy.
that.
That's something
That's
new to me
easy.
right there. Heard it here first.
Like I think it's albatross or I can't remember the names
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
birds, but they all go in birds in alphabetical order.
Okay.
So
That's
great.
fourth one down, D,
D.
is Dove Street.
Yeah.
So Dove Street, it started as early as I can remember. I don't remember when it officially started, but just residents started they have some hanging trees over the street, so
Yeah.
they started just decorating collectively as like a whole little
Little
team.
community, yeah.
And it became just such a huge deal. So I could say, like, residentially, they still are probably the number one street to go down.
Yeah.
But I don't want to encourage too many people in case they don't want that many
People
people
to go.
driving through. But
All
there
right.
are official ones.
Sneak past.
But yeah, pay attention to the different, especially you guys, the
Yeah.
different bird names.
Okay,
Just little
for sure.
things
That's
that you
really
remember.
cool.
You're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
egret is right there. Okay, cool. Let's see.
Well, what I love is when we did go we went to Dove Street maybe 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
They had done a great job. It was there were 2 streets that were
Okay.
that were lit up, but each of the yards were lit up, and it's nice because you can just go slowly, and they have bubbles blowing out, and well, obviously it changes each
Yeah,
year,
it's
but
really pretty.
it was
Cool.
a good attraction.
And it's
yeah.
like it's so sweet from the kindness of their hearts to do it as the residents.
For the community.
But there are more official kind of places that people can go to.
So let's talk about those.
One of the first ones in the beginning of the month, I believe it is on December 6th and 8th, is Historic Mitchelville.
Oh, yes.
Love it.
So that is, if people have not been over there, it is a phenomenal little section that is kind of in a lesser known area of Hilton Head because it's on the heel of sorts, if you're looking at
the
it.
North end of the heel.
Yeah, the north end of the heel. So it's not in the south end where predominantly, especially visitors, if they come for the first time, have been to.
Yeah.
But it's an area celebrating, it's called, the official name is the Historic Mitchelville Freedom Park.
Yeah.
But it's celebrating the Gullah Geechee heritage and just that rich history of the island.
Yeah.
But their light display is, it is free to go through. But they encourage donations.
No, it's a driving, right?
It's a drive.
You drive through it. Yeah. So, and we went last year, or was it the year before?
We almost go every week. Oh, yeah, that's one we always do at night.
It's one of our traditions. We get the boys in with the hot cocoa, and we go hit all the spots on the island. Usually
put the windows
Christmas
down,
Eve.
put our T-shirts on, get our hot.
Now you're messing with people.
But I think donations for that one go to Deep Well. That's kind of a common.
Is that the Deep Well?
Find throughout Hilton Head donations during this time of year.
And it runs really smoothly. So if you're worried about sitting in the car for a while, it doesn't.
It does.
You go through really smoothly, and it's beautiful because they have everything lit up.
Yeah.
Yes, it's extremely organized.
And it's just that little stint of the official going through. But there's throughout the entire month displays.
Yes. What else do you have for us?
We have the Harbour Town lights running from December 1st through January 1st.
Okay, so that's the whole month.
The whole month of Harbour Town's lights, and they have their tree, the strolls. They have drop-off centers for toys and things for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's just seeing Harbour Town with all the lights is really
and reflecting off the water. It's gorgeous.
Oh, especially in the yacht basin.
Yeah, in the yacht basin.
So nice.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Harbour Town lights. That's the same thing as December 1st through January.
January 1st. Okay, so that's.
And that one I do have. It's 125,000 lights.
Wow. What in
lights.
Harbour Town? In Harbour Town, wow, that is no wonder it glows off the water. Well, what's really neat about that, just to expound on it with the walks, that's a lovely evening thing to do with the family. I mean, you just stroll next to the water.
Go and shop small at all the businesses right there.
There we go. Back to the shop small.
It's going to be a common thread with the areas. A lot of those, and that is just a double reason to go to those displays, both in Harbour Town and in Shelter Cove, is you can hit some shops and restaurants while you're there.
Absolutely. And they're both different feels. So if you want different experiences, there's two different places, but still gorgeous with lights 100%. And restaurants.
Did we mention Shelter Cove too?
I think you did.
That was Shelter Cove.
Shelter Cove, yeah.
Shelter Cove is the 120.
They're the 125,000.
Sorry, you were talking Harbour Town. My bad. So I was confused. So
yeah, we were talking about both. I don't know exactly how many lights are in Harbour Town. It's probably comparable to that because it's weird to think about when you start thinking about it per light. That's a lot.
That's a lot of lights.
A lot of lights.
But let's go back to Harbour Town. Greg Russell does kicks it off, right?
So Greg Russell, if you're not familiar, you haven't seen some of the episodes, he is a Hilton Head staple. He's a family-friendly musical performer that's been performing since Hilton Head really has been a thing.
Yeah.
He is just...
He's like the oak trees.
I was going to say, he is...
And he's under the oak tree.
He's under the oak tree, and he kicks off the tree lighting.
Okay.
Over there.
That's what is it a kid show or is it an adult show?
I think it's a family
show.
But I don't think it's exclusively for the kids. Just kids. I think that's usually those are advertised more as just for kids, but this one is for everybody to enjoy. Yeah. But it's definitely not like adult only performance. Like it's for the whole entire group.
That's awesome. And that again is for the whole month.
Yes.
So both Shelter Cove and Harbour Town is December 1st to January 1st.
And the Greg Russell concerts, though, are only from December 23rd.
Okay.
That's when he will be doing the Christmas concert.
Okay, on the 23rd.
On the 23rd. So, but Sea Pines has their schedule printed.
Yeah.
So there's going to be sometimes some live music and performers throughout the month of December, but his concert specifically is December 23rd.
23rd.
Does he do anything for New Year's?
He does I think he's part of the ball drop, but I don't want to promise that he's there.
Yeah. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Because I could have swore he was there twice.
Twice in a month, yeah.
So, okay.
All right, well, I think that's it for lights. So we've got the station, we've got Mitchelville, we've got Harbour Town, we've got Sea Pines, and then private residences are all lit up as well.
Well, and let's not forget our mainland friends. Is there anything, do you know, going on? Does Old Town do any
Old Town
lighting?
Bluffton?
Bluffton is not as organized in terms of official events, but you're going to find lights on Calhoun Street. You're going to find a lot of now, even some of the newer centers down in Buckwalter.
Okay.
It's kind of more collective, like holiday displays, even as far as the new, like Washington Square down in Buckwalter.
Yeah.
They're having really great, like, shop and strolls kind of things, and they have Santa sightings and picture opportunities, but everyone is decorating.
Yeah.
Yes. And Savannah, doesn't Savannah have a big festival? Or not festival, but isn't there a big like drive-thru in Savannah? I thought I saw last year.
It is. It is at, it's a little bit further out of town, but you could take 95, particularly if you're coming from Bluffton.
Okay.
It is at I think it's called the Coastal Botanical Garden.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
That one is a paid entrance, but it's stunning.
I saw pictures online.
It's like a bigger display.
Yeah.
So it's worth the entry point. But it again, if you're doing these like day trips over, start checking off all of the.
Well, and
things.
if you spend the night at the hotel, right, and we can go see the Christmas lights. All right, we got our calendars filling up.
Listen, this is what
awesome.
People want to do. This is the time. That's the quality time together with the family, enjoying it, you're getting everything that the whole area has.
It's a different season.
It is.
One of my favorite since my family is us and a dog.
Yes.
I love seeing pets react to the lights. For whatever reason, they really love drive-through light displays.
Oh my gosh, we haven't taken our dog. So what does your dog do?
I don't know about that.
She's just mesmerized. Like we took her last year, and she was just mesmerized by the whole thing. Normally, she's scared of her own shadow, but she was put her in the holiday spirit.
Oh, good. All right, so take your furry friends. Flash would yell at everybody. Are you thinking of selling your home?
With our exclusive Elevate package, we combine over 50 years of experience, cutting-edge data analytics, our unique marketing strategies, and our extensive network to help your home rise above the rest.
While maximizing your sales price and minimizing the time on the market.
So contact the David Dale team today to learn more.
Awesome. All right. So that's lights. Let's talk about Santa sightings and family traditions. So there's obviously lots of little ones. So Santa's coming to town.
I was say, and it kind of what I was just talking about. Santa has even extended to pet opportunities.
Okay.
Like even Hilton Head Humane does like pictures with Santa.
With your Santa and your dog? Oh, wow. Okay.
Not every Santa display is pet friendly.
Yeah.
But one that is Santa at Top Dog in Shelter Cove.
Okay.
That one is for kids and pets.
Oh, nice.
Top Dog is unbelievably pet friendly. They even have like just separate dog like stuff for the menu. It's like
oh wow. So they have dog food.
They might not have a full menu, but I do know a place that does have a full dog menu is Skillets in Caligny. They're another one that they're just unbelievably pet friendly.
That's awesome. I had no idea.
Yeah, I learned about it from just our articles in the magazine. Yes. It was like pet dining for...
you mean it's this magazine?
Yes, in Island Events. It may not run every single issue, but we do have...
Look for
We've got dining. There's a lot of pet-friendly opportunities. So especially if you're coming into town for the holidays and you're bringing
and you've
a
got
pet,
they
don't have to be excluded or stay back at the rental. Or you can bring them to a lot of opportunities. And it's really fun too to get your picture with. That's a really cherished memory is like kids with pets.
With their pets, absolutely.
But there's and the other one is for pets. I'll kind of just theme it more on that way. Is there's one called Paws and Claws Parade.
Oh.
In Sea Pines, that's on December 28th. You dress your pet up to be in like a holiday parade.
Oh, well, that would be
that's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah. That would be
Do you
so
know where the
fun.
parade route is, out of curiosity? I'd be curious.
I think it might be in Harbour Town.
Okay.
Check our calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just so cute.
That's
And
Oh
it's
my gosh,
lit.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
take my dog, but
I'd love to like dress Bailey up as like a reindeer or something.
reindeer.
Santa leads the parade. It's really cute. I was like, that is so nice. And I think they might have like some like pup cups and stuff for the pets. It's just, I always really love them, like whenever they can be included. And it is really seeing animals in costumes.
Or dressed up.
And all of the different like beautiful bandanas and stuff. And I'm like, what a great photo opportunity for
That's
everyone.
great.
And I think especially for kids too, like being able to take your pet, that's just another cherished memory.
Yep,
But
for
for kids, there's a lot for Santa opportunities.
Okay.
There's brunch with Santa at
Ooh.
Alexander's.
Okay.
If people are not familiar with Alexander's is,
Love
it's
Alexander's.
when you enter Palmetto Dunes, not the Shelter Cove side, but actually Palmetto Dunes side. But you don't have to enter all the way in. So you can just turn in the gate. Because some people, I think, get a little confused. They think of it more of like sea pines where you have to cross the gate. But for Palmetto Dunes, it's on the other side. And that one is brunch on December 21st.
Okay.
It's photos are included, and and portions of the meal and the inclusion price is going to Deep Well.
Oh, wonderful.
So kind of that's like a
that
common
same thread.
of throughout the season is a lot of local businesses. Again, another reason to support local businesses. They're donating to these incredible charities that we do have.
Wow.
And Santa will be at the Greg Russell Christmas concert.
Okay.
So that is, again, on December 23rd.
23rd, yep.
So that is kind of marking Santa's arrival. So he'll be there with Greg.
Yep.
And there's the Harbour Town Holiday Fun, December 27th through 28th. That one will have holiday movies, marshmallow roasting, train rides, and there will be some Santa opportunities there.
Oh, that's fantastic. So after Christmas, if you've got family in town and you're looking for things to do, but that's great. So marshmallows, trains, Santa.
It's just a good way to just kind of continue, because I think that week of like between Christmas and New Year's, it's all a wash. It's
It is. You just want to keep it going.
You just want to keep it going. So
And
you
transition.
kinda just keep those like family traditions. And even if Santa's not there, it's like you're just keeping it going and kind of still staying in that cozy spirit, even if you might be in a tank top.
So we've talked about the Deep Well quite a lot. Are there any other volunteer opportunities? Because I know there's a lot going on the island. Do you have any
There are.
that
I mean,
you
I
could recommend?
mentioned Hilton Head Humane earlier. They're
Yes.
always looking for help, especially this time of year. If you have beyond donations, they have a thrift store that supports Hilton Head Humane. It's
Okay.
called the Litter Box.
Okay.
They're always looking for donations. So as you're clearing out or maybe replacing things this holiday season, always consider donating to them.
Okay.
And they, this time of year, they're looking for towels and blankets.
All right. Towels, we have plenty of those we can donate. For
Yeah.
sure.
And another thing is always cleaning supplies.
Oh,
So like
okay.
bleach, laundry detergent, because
For the shelter.
for the
That's
shelter.
right. Okay.
And there's volunteer opportunities too. So as if kids are off for the holidays, even just taking a dog out for the afternoon, especially like teenagers, it does a world of difference for those animals. Just to get them kind of away from shelter settings are not great.
Yeah.
Not the best.
And you can even just go sit with the cats and pet them for hours.
Yeah.
So it's just a really kind of
I think that's a fantastic opportunity. I mean, I hadn't even thought. Usually you think about going to a church to serve food or doing a box for children for Christmas,
our
but
furry friends.
But your furry friends, if you've got a heart for furry friends, I think this is a fantastic way to give back to the community.
And kind of what you're saying, there's so many opportunities, even if you're not affiliated with so many different church groups are so welcoming this time of year for volunteers.
Yeah.
So whether you're helping at soup kitchens or organizing boxes for people, there's a lot of opportunity to give back this time of year. It's really, if you feel that you're just at home doom scrolling and you want to get out there, even just a quick search, you'll be able to find multiple opportunities. And also just we do have an older population on Hilton Head. Even just spending time at some of our local retirement centers and stuff, just spending time because it can be a little bit lonely time of year.
It's
So
true.
just go
It's a good
play
point.
board games or something, it makes a world of difference for those residents, because it can be a little bit lonely.
Well, that's got to be hard if your family's not coming in town over this season.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just not an option. But I think that so much of Hilton Head and Bluffton and the whole surrounding area, you really, again, you never can be bored. There's always some place.
It's your fault if you're bored, right? We've said this before.
You almost have to work hard to stay bored.
Exactly.
So I think that, and I think that kind of, it's become a common thread for a lot of people, the digital fatigue of kind of just.
Well, it's a good time to put it down. We've talked about this year doing service projects with the boys. You know, I think it's very important to create a good rounded human being, right?
And just
be able
like
to
lead
give
by
back.
example, because sometimes it's hard to say, like, asking someone to do something if you're not participating in it yourself.
Correct.
But there's so many places to go during the holidays, and just volunteer opportunities of even going to shops, helping them out. There's just it can be in so many different ways,
different avenues. Yeah, different
you may
ideas.
not think. Like, you love to clean. You can go help someone clean. Like, there's.
You're welcome to come to my house. Please volunteer for my house.
I'd love to see that volunteer list and meet those people. Really,
please, you could come organize my garage.
I love dogs.
I was going to say, sometimes too, like, people just want to be away from their family. They need to get out from it, so you can go shopping for someone or something.
No, I agree.
There's a lot of ways to kind of get out and be helpful.
Awesome. So we've talked about volunteering, we've talked about the kiddos, Santa. What about some outdoor holiday adventures?
Yes, so kind of what I was saying, depending on this time of year, you can spend a lot of time outside, even in ways that you may not think. Like, you could be doing slightly water sport activities outside, but one that is a very unique thing for this area it's called sandy sledding.
I know, I'm so excited for you to tell me about this. I had no idea about this.
So it's on December 27th at the Sea Pines Beach Club.
Okay.
And I believe it starts at 1. You'd have to confirm on the time. December 27th, it is a competition where you build a sled as a team.
Wow.
And you're sledding on the sand.
On the sand. That's so good.
So a minute. Okay. I need, like, an actual sled, like the...
They give you the supplies.
They give you the material.
But I'm saying, though, like, it's a real sled, like a snow sled?
It's a wooden sled.
It's a wooden sled.
Which you get to decorate.
And you slide it in the sand.
Essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
It's, I'm not the sandy sledding expert. I would have to
check our website, hiltonhead.com.
I think they even have, I think Sea Pines has videos of this, but it's just, I mean, we don't have snow. It's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's a great family activity after Christmas because you go as a team and you compete against other people. I mean, that's fun.
I have to see the video because in my head, you know me, I'm a visual guy. Like, I'm trying to picture, like...
It's more on the flat because, again, and I always say this to everyone, whether you're visiting or live here, don't disrupt the dunes.
The dunes, yep.
They're very important for the ecosystem of Hilton Head and all of the above.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to think that is where you're...
Yeah.
sledding down, and I don't want people to grab their boogie boards and disrupt those dunes.
Agreed.
So that's why I think they have these kind of little competitions and fun, is to kind of get people away from doing
I think they just like pulling him. It's probably like a race where you're pulling
race.
somebody on the sled is what I
It kind of reminds me of those like a boxcar race.
Yes.
But it's just a place to go take a sled.
Have they done that every year? I've never even heard of that.
heard of it either.
I don't know how many years they've done it.
Okay.
I know for sure it's this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on our calendar.
All right.
So December 27th, I think that's going to be, and then again, if you're already in Sea Pines, you could pop over to the stuff in Harbour Town, and you can really, so if you don't live in Sea Pines, you can kind of make that gate fee like a whole...
Yeah, you can do a whole day there with all these events.
Yeah.
The one thing I did want to say with that sledding, I saw you do have to register.
You do have to register.
So I just want to mention
on their website.
that.
You can get to it through hiltonhead.com. We have it already on our calendar,
Okay.
and that'll lead you to the places.
Perfect.
But if not, it's on the Sea Pines website as well.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So I know that there's another event. You want to ask about that?
Well, this is my favorite one of the year.
That's why I asked you.
Tell me about right?
Shivering.
Yeah, I know, right? Tell me about this polar plunge, what is it, the polar bear swim?
Which you would never do.
I know, right?
David is cold
If it's not
adverse.
80 degrees, I'm not getting in it.
No, to anyone who does polar plunge. So we do not, our water never gets that cold. I mean, it's like bath water in the summer, but even in the middle of December or January, our ocean water stays pretty warm.
It does.
What's pretty warm to you?
That's just debatable.
It's definitely like over 50. Like we don't have freezing water. It's like over 50.
Yeah, 50.
That's
You'll die
cold.
in that.
No, you won't.
I would almost say maybe 60. But I mean, it's the reason why we have Atlantic bottlenose dolphin year round. Like our waters are warm. We have fish. We have things. I don't think. One time I've maybe seen a little bit of ice on some water on Hilton Head, but that's like a cold pond.
Yeah.
So our polar plunges do not look like other places.
Arctic plunges.
Yes, Arctic ones.
It's a Lowcountry
where
plunge.
they're having to cut the hole in the ice to jump in there. Ours are a pool.
That's a real man doing that.
All right, so we're going to do the polar plunge?
No, there's no way.
Let's just do it this year.
Yeah, I want you lead
Hey,
the
if
way.
we get a bunch of people out there smashing the like button and saying, hey, do the polar plunge.
All right, then we'll go. Comment, plunge, plunge, plunge.
If we can get 20 plunges, we'll do it.
We'll do it. That's a deal. If you put 20 people put plunge, we'll do it.
You will? All
All right, I'll do it.
We'll never get
and
20
then we'll
plunges.
video it. Well, never say
You
never.
never.
So that one happens on December 30th. And since
Okay.
we don't have cold water, it is in a pool.
Yes.
It's
It's in a pool. It's not in the ocean?
Oh, I thought you would
I
dive
thought it was
in
in the
ocean.
ocean.
So this is at the Harbour Town pool.
I'm glad you clarified that. I was imagining the ocean.
Now, I bet that's going to be colder than the ocean.
It is colder. And I think
Okay. So maybe we take back that plunge comment.
I would
It's
say-
got to be 200 plunges. And then
1,000.
Yeah, 200, then we'll do it. The 20's off the table.
I think some people do more going into the ocean for cold, but this one is organized
In the pool.
for the pool.
Okay.
Okay, so could you tell me where that is again?
Harbour Town.
Harbour Town
Okay.
pool. Okay, good. Sorry,
Or
I
the
was
hub of it all right there.
I was
The
still
heartbeat.
freaking out about the swimming pool.
And again,
Man, what if we're at like 199, and all of a sudden
Then you go.
yeah.
Ash will put in plunge to make it 200.
I would. Thank you, son. I love you.
Awesome. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, but, and again, most looking these things up, always in doubt, if you're looking for locations for everything, refer to Island Events or HiltonHead.com for the locations, because it's a lot to take in to kind of save these
And absorb
places.
it all.
But that is, this is the November issue, but the December one will be out
Shortly.
shortly.
Yeah.
And our calendar, you can always just kind of highlight things or bookmark it.
I still haven't seen the Nutcracker.
I know. Every time
I had planned after that episode. There's so many things, but then our calendar is just insane,
get packed.
and you're just like. So, anyways,
It's okay.
I just saw it. I was like, you mentioned
So
that.
let's talk holiday markets and seasonal shopping. So obviously we've talked in the past about local artisans. We have a ton of them. So the holiday is very important for that time of the year for them, as we've said. Are there specific areas people can go to find the handmade gifts?
Yes, so if you're looking for more handmade gifts, we've talked about it in the November issue, but there's the Gallery of Gifts.
Yes.
So that one is within the Art Center.
Art Center, yep.
So that one is running from December 1st through January 3rd. And
Yeah.
so that's an opportunity to get smaller gifts, but it's beyond just the Gallery of Gifts. It is not just the one and done. Every Saturday, there's the Hilton Head Community Market.
Okay, yeah.
That is over in the park behind Shelter Cove Town Center.
Okay.
I think Shelter Cove Community Park is the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a market every single Saturday, and that's another opportunity to shop small. That they also donate a portion of their proceeds to various charities throughout the island.
Wow.
So it's just a double encouragement. But some of the it's a mix of so many different things, but most of the items there you're going to find, it's not markets where it's just drop ship material. It's like handmade materials, like whether it be handmade soaps, handmade, like it's, and there's also produce. It's like it's a full market, and that one's every Saturday, rain or shine.
Okay, great.
So they're always running, and then, but specific dates, there's an artisan alley over at the Shops at Sea Pine Center,
Okay.
and that one is on December 4th.
What is that? What is it? Just local?
So the Shops at Sea Pine Center has recently started this Artisans Alley where they have in the space, kind of in the stretch of the shopping center.
Yeah, like
they
in the
have
center.
like a little pop-up
Oh, nice.
artisan alley. So it's kind of it's another opportunity for smaller artisans and vendors and stuff to kind of have like a little pop-up shop.
That's great.
Yeah.
In there, and it just and it also helps the shops as people are walking through, and you can grab a lunch or something while you're there.
Yeah.
But that one specifically for December is on December 4th.
December 4th. Okay, so that's coming up.
And then the other one, if you're over in Bluffton, kind of very in lieu of what you're going to find, like Gallery of Gifts, is the holiday market at Soba.
Okay. I love the Soba. That Soba gallery is gorgeous. I know we've talked about that before. It's cute. When I say gorgeous, it's cute.
I know, I was going to say, it's not grand enough to be gorgeous.
Yeah, I had to change those. What I mean is it's cute and it's
so
very quaint.
And they're, for people who are not familiar, have not seen, we've mentioned them before, it's the Society of Bluffton Artists. So if you ever hear SOBA, it's, and it is all member run. So everyone, they're not necessarily have to be from Bluffton, but they live in the area. Okay. So and they have rotating gallery of who's on display, but they have specifically, I believe it's through the 28th. Yes, so December 1st through the 28th is their holiday market.
Okay. So is that every day, or is every day they have
every
artisans
day they have
out?
the stuff that's kind of more for gifts.
Nice.
Beyond just their normal gallery displays. So it's just a little extra encouragement. And I know they usually they'll kind of beef up displays typically like on Thursdays because that's the farmers market day. So anytime there's something going on in a concentration in Bluffton, you usually see a bigger push.
Okay.
So Thursday. So if you're looking for a bigger Bluffton day, I always recommend going on a Thursday because that's the farmers market day.
That's great. That's awesome. I just wanted to go back to the Art League for people that didn't see the episode last month.
Yeah.
Basically, the Art League is a gallery within the Art Center of Hilton Head, and within that, we're having the gifts.
Yes. So the Art Center is the whole building, but on the back side, if you're coming from 278 in the back, is a beautiful gallery. And that one, very similar. It's a collective of artists are all members. They have rotating galleries, but for the month of December, they started in November into December is their different handmade gifts and just beautiful art, and you're typically going to get a little bit more of a lower price point versus some of their art can be real investment pieces. So this is a great way to support the Art League and a little bit more manageable budget for most.
That's great, and I just wanted to make sure we clarified that.
I want to talk about too, like what's it? Okay, perfect. Ornaments. What was that ornament place we went to last year? I want to go back there again this year.
Ornament
right above Rockfish, where we all went. And, well, it's not Rockfish anymore.
It's the Art Cafe where you can go and actually paint your ornaments. So that's kind of a tradition that we do. So we go and you can paint anything, all kind of pottery. Really, that's what it is. It's pottery. So we all choose an ornament and paint it, and then they fire it, and you come back in a couple days once they've fired it and varnished it, and we have that piece.
It's a cool,
that's a little cross tradition that we do.
All the ornaments on there.
Okay. That's something else to do if you're visiting.
That's always that's become my keepsake for travels or anything is ornaments. And it's just always nice to pull it out this time of year because you're like, oh man, that was my time.
I remember when I did this.
That's what we do every year with the boys. Is since they were born. Well, my
mom started
did
the
that,
tradition.
and then we would go every year. We would get them something about that year of their life, and then collect it, and then we're going to give it to them when they're off.
And they can go put it on their trees.
Every year of their life will be a certain ornament that's memorable to what they were into that year.
That's so nice. It's
really, and then they have their own tree. So we have a tree downstairs and a tree upstairs, and the boys get to take out their ornaments and put it on their tree. And every year they look through them, and there's a reminiscing, and it's just a sweet time. So
I have more space and more trees. I always essentially want kind of the festival of trees. People have not been to the Hilton Head one. That is. Have you ever been to the Festival of Trees?
No. Tell us about
it. I need to find the exact location because it's changed in my lifetime. But it's something that I've been going to since I was young. I think it's at the Sonesta. I'll have to double check this one.
And I can put an overlay.
I want to say that it's affiliated with Hilton Head Prep in a way, but it's local businesses will decorate different trees to a theme.
Okay.
I got it.
So it'll be like the salty dog tree, the surge tree, the
We need to do the Real Talk tree.
We should do the Real Talk tree. But I mean, what another great thing to go and see. I had no clue that was.
So yes, if it's in our calendar, it's Festival of Trees. I just did not mention it for this outline, but it's and there's another Festival of Trees, as you mentioned, kind of like going over to Savannah, and people can always pick up a Savannah Scene magazine as well, our partner one.
Yeah.
But it's there's a Festival of Trees at the JW Marriott.
Ooh, that would be good.
That would be great.
Yeah, we used to do that back home in Akron at the big Hilton downtown, and it was the same thing. Businesses would donate it, and then people could actually bid on it. I think they would auction them off. And
do they
donate.
auction them off here
That's
too?
the same thing for Hilton.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can bid on the tree, and it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
We got to
That's
do a
great.
Hilton Talk.
I think
I
we
already
should.
see a Real Talk because all the guests, it can be a theme for the year with all the guests that have been on, so it'll be something with it.
That's
so we'll have a
awesome.
little island event, like
There you go.
ornaments. And
There
stuff
you
like
go. That would be a great idea. This
be
time
cool.
next year, put it on the goals.
All right.
Goals.
2026.
2026 Real Talk tree.
All
So
right.
I will be talking about the Real Talk tree
Next year.
exactly.
Oh, I'm so
That's
glad
awesome.
that you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's
great.
really cool.
Any other traditions you have with your family?
With my family, I'm spoiled that since I'm from the area, we usually always go to the beach that time of year just because it's always so quiet and nice just to kind of soak in a little bit of sunshine in an unexpected way.
Yeah.
But I really just love seeing the big displays, and I really just love seeing the shopping centers decorated. There's something about taking pictures. I don't know why, but seeing garland and a bow on something just makes me immediately feel
pretty.
in the mood.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's ways too, is some of the even kind of not outdoor activities, but places like Northridge and the cinema over in on the south end.
The Plaza?
Yes. Park Plaza.
Park Plaza.
They will show sometimes older holiday movies and
Yeah.
stuff this time of year, and then if you pop over to Savannah, they show them in like their historic theaters there. I think Beaufort even does the same, so it's kind of like you can really kind of go around. I think the drive-in in Beaufort.
Is it operating at this time of
I
year?
don't know if it's operating, but I know
But that
in
would
the
be a
past
fun thing.
they've done holiday movies
Oh, yeah.
because if anyone's never been to a drive-in,
Yeah.
it's very cool that.
Well, so it's Highway 170.
Highway 21.
Highway 21 drive-in. So look that up. That's a great idea.
I love
We
it.
have a lot of fun going out. So that's an old school drive-in. They have 3 or 4 screens
Yep.
playing different movies, and you pull up with your car. And
The old school
you take-
concession stand.
Yes, the old school concessions. It's really a throwback.
I say my husband's never been to one. I should take him this year. He's
You
from
should.
the UK. He's never.
Oh, he's never done
He's
it?
never done it before.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
surprised.
just never done it before, and he was like, it just sounds so. He's like, what are you talking about?
Well, they don't have the speakers. You know, how you used to take the speakers and put them in your window and roll the window up. Did you guys do that?
Oh, yeah, that
Or
was
that
back
a
in the
Zimbabwe
day. Yeah,
thing?
and the speakers, you
I was
had to
like,
get a
now
speaker
it's-
that worked.
Yeah.
that
now
was
you
always-
like tune into
the FM,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that you don't put it on your mirror anymore or your window anymore.
There's just so many ways to just be close to your family
Yes.
at this
Right.
time of year, and it's nice to kind of be absorbing the slow pace of little things, the slow country.
Exactly. Yes.
Because nothing's moving quickly.
Yeah.
Do you watch this every year? Do you watch the same Christmas movies year in and year out?
I do. I'm a
Lord.
creature of habit. I kind of non-traditional ones. My favorite Christmas movie is Gremlins.
Okay.
Oh, I love
That's
Grim. I haven't
okay.
seen that in a minute though. Wow.
It's not for everyone, but I love it, and
Yeah.
it's kind of it tings on like my 80s nostalgia movies.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
a fun story was actually the Grinch, the year 2000.
Yeah.
At Park Plaza Cinema was where I saw it as when I was young,
Yeah.
and Ron Howard was there.
Oh, my
Used to live on Hilton Head.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it was
that's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
He was like signing people's
Oh, that's
autographs
really
and
cool.
stuff. So I got to
There
see.
you go.
I got to see the Grinch with Ron Howard. It was very, very cool.
That's awesome.
So the Gremlins. Okay, that's one for the book. I was not expecting
Well,
that.
every-
So you surprised me there.
And the reason why he asked that and why I looked at him, a little
Why?
inside story. Every year he tries to make us watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or
Come on.
Rudolph,
Claymation one?
the like cartoon. It's the
no,
old...
it's the claymation.
Oh, is that what a claymation? Okay.
Come on. That's like...
Oh my gosh.
And Frosty?
And Frosty. I'm like, Frosty is heartbreaking.
What's the one?
I
where
can't do Frosty.
The little elf wants to be a dentist. I can't remember that one.
Yeah, that's the...
Is it A Year Without Santa
it's another...
Claus?
Yeah, no, it's... I know what...
These
I'm
traditions.
giving you homework now.
Okay, I'll go Google it.
You know it out there and put it in the comments. But, yeah.
Sure. Well, we better...
And The Christmas Story. Gotta watch... And It's a Wonderful Life. You gotta watch It's a Wonderful Life.
He pounds us to watch these, and the boys are now like, again!
It's about real estate.
It is.
Like, it's a real estate Christmas story.
Realtor, but a little trivia fact for you is that was filmed in the dead of summer. So if you notice, they're sweating profusely.
Oh my gosh, now I have to see it.
That's awesome.
When he's running at the end, he's really sweating.
That's funny.
Like poor guy. Summertime. All right, let's talk seasonal shows, concerts, and entertainment. So it's packed with shows. December is packed with shows. So what's on the calendar?
You mentioned the Art Center earlier. Frozen is still going on.
Okay.
So that is definitely a big kind of winter theme show this year, and that's extremely family friendly.
Yes.
Because so if your littles are not used to going to see a live performance, that's a really great way to, it's like an introduction to going to see a live performance, because it's something that so many know. They know the songs, they know the whole thing, but to see it sung live is really special, and you're supporting the Art Center.
Absolutely.
By going to see a show. And there are holiday pop concerts. There's one. It's coming up so soon. So you may miss it by the time this is out. Is December 1st.
Okay.
And that's through the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra.
Okay.
So that one, if you go to our calendar, you can see the schedule of Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra does quite a few shows this time of year in different locations. But I do know there's one on December 1st called Holiday Pop.
Okay.
That's good.
Where is that?
I can't remember. I think it's at First Presbyterian, but I can't. I'd have to
just go to the calendar.
I didn't write it down. But there's it's kind of like a pop up, but it's different performers. So it's not always going to be the same show.
Okay.
But it's outside of their normal concert series.
Okay. Great.
And there's one that's really great on December 5th. So that's kind of earlier in the month. Is the Hilton Head Choral Holidays or Society Holiday, I think it's called.
Okay.
And that one is, it's a really nice mix of commercial Christmas with like worship.
Okay.
So it's a mix of songs.
Oh,
so
great.
it's not just holiday worship; it's kind of a mix for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're very welcoming to everyone. So it's in a church setting, but it's not. It's very inclusive, and it's very, very comfortable for everyone to get involved. And it's nice to have that kind of healthy mix between the two for everyone this time of year. And it's just a beautiful, I mean, for people who haven't seen choral performances, it's stunning live.
Yeah. Where is it?
That one is at First Presbyterian.
At First Presbyterian. Yeah. Okay. That's great.
And that one is on December 5th.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an early
getting into the mood.
It's next week.
I know. It's right around the corner.
Just so you know, we're filming a couple days before Christmas. I mean,
Thanksgiving.
Peeking behind the curtain.
Well, peek.
And on December 5th, 12th, and 19th, we've mentioned them in the past, there are magic shows at Comedy Magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they do performances throughout the entire year, but they kind of do a little bit more holiday themed this time of year. For people who have never been or have seen us talk about them before, it's just a great small venue, a very intimate performance, but seeing magic done in a holiday style is kind of a fun little play.
And honestly, some of the best comedy. I think it really is.
That's the thing. It's clean. It's family friendly.
It's really
family
good.
friendly comedy. The full name of the venue is the Comedy Magic Cabaret, and it really is a mix of those three. It's like there's always going to be elements of comedy and magic in all the performances, whether it's the owner and headline performer Carrie Pollock or his guest performers. There's always going to be everybody's got a mix of. They might not be a professional comedian, but it's gonna be a fun show no matter what. That's awesome.
And they have food there as well,
They have
and
food and
beverages.
Drinks, not large meals, but it's definitely they do have table service.
That's awesome. That was something that I wanted to say about Carrie. Sorry, went out my head. No, it was something I wanted to tell you.
We're at 52 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, that went, as you were saying, the Holiday Magic Show. We had mentioned it last time. Anyway, I'll think about it and come back to it.
And it kind of is segueing out of it, but there's, we'll talk about them as we wrap up for another performance. But
can I say what I was thinking? Yeah. So sorry. Gifts, gift cards. Yes. That would be a great small business. That was my
good idea.
That's what my sister got her in-laws last year for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Was to go see Comedy Magic.
A gift card.
Been. They live in the area and they just had never been, and they were like, "Oh, what a fun night to go out."
Experience, right? Date night. So sorry, came back in my funnel.
You can give them because some Hilton Head businesses are small. They don't have traditional online gift cards.
Yeah.
But you can always call and reserve tickets or kind of do a gift card that way. So if you don't be discouraged if you don't see gift cards online.
That's true.
There's always ways, and we're still an area that people pick up their phones. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You get to talk to the human behind it, and sometimes you just you meet a new friend,
a
new person that you may never know had you not called.
Yep.
But that is an excellent idea for just an alternative gift for an experience.
Oh, I think it's great. A show. Okay.
And you could use that anytime throughout the year, which is you don't have to just go during the holiday shows.
That's great. So sorry for interrupting you on that. Awesome. So I know we're getting to the end here.
So obviously, part of the festivities is dining out. What do you have on? We just got a little general thing here about. You got some things
seasonal
to talk about. Seasonal foods,
drinks.
Different things going on. Anything you want to bring up and highlight?
So, kind of what I mentioned before was one of the big things this time of year is holiday gift cards. So a lot of restaurant groups or restaurants will be offering, if you buy X amount of dollars, you're going to get a more, or you get your gift card to keep for yourself or anything.
Yeah.
So that's always a really great way to kind of stock up throughout the year. So you could just, if you love Lowcountry barbecue or something, just buy a bunch of gift cards this time of year. So then you're set for the whole season.
Yep.
But a lot of places are offering just holiday menus. One of the ones I wanted to mention was It's Greek to Me.
Okay.
They offer kind of traditional Greek Christmas meals.
Okay.
So they have a little bit of a spin.
Yeah.
And always be weary this time of year is make sure you always check a restaurant's hours.
Yes. Good point.
Because it can change very quickly. Their normal traditional hours.
Yeah.
But it's just this time of year, and you'd be surprised. A lot of people stay open throughout the holiday season. You would think there'd be a lot more closures, but there's even places to eat on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You can find the lists. We do an article on, I believe it's Hilton Head or HiltonHeadIsland.com of places open on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Do you have a list for Thanksgiving too?
We
just
do.
for the future.
Yes. So
Okay.
We always do. The big 3 of closure dates is usually Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. But we have usually articles for all of those.
Okay.
Of places that are open for those days, because it is surprising how many people are in town.
Yes.
During that time of year. So it's because a lot of people think oh, everybody's home, but some people are on vacation.
Yeah.
So they do need to go out to eat those nights. And if you're out on those nights, I always just say, tip your server a little extra if you can, because it's they are working on a holiday. So
that's a good point.
But it's very nice that a lot of places do accommodate, especially for our Hilton Head visitors that are coming in.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
that's great.
Now I had something on here about Hilton Head Distillery. Do we want to mention that and highlight
Hilton
them?
Head Distillery. So they have. If people have never been to Hilton Head Distillery, it's a whole destination point beyond not just buying you can do the whole tour.
Yeah.
If you look at their Adden Island events, I believe there's a coupon code as well because it does cost to go through, but it comes with sips and tastings.
Okay.
But they always have a recipe in island events.
Okay.
Some of them
sound
sound so good.
All right, well, we'll have to definitely look them up.
That's where Bull Rush Gin does theirs out of there.
Hilton Head. That's a local gin.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's they have various seasonal alcohols this time of year.
Yeah.
So that's another opportunity of that's a good gift, is getting,
That's a great
get
gift.
someone.
That's a
Yep,
great
that's
gift.
a really good gift.
Sorry.
And the tour is so nice too, to go and do the sampling and do the flights, because then you can decide which one you really like. Versus buying a whole bottle. You can kind of just get your little nibs of each one.
And they usually have live music and stuff like that.
That's why I said it's kind of it's a whole destination point. And if people are not familiar, it's on the north end of Hilton Head.
Okay.
So it's a little bit it's not right on 278. So you do have to kind of know where you're going a little bit more.
Is it over on Cardinal?
Cardinal.
Yeah.
Cardinal.
Yeah.
Okay, so over by the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
good.
can't remember if that's their actual address, but it is. It's around.
It's somewhere
It's
around
around
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they Google it, they'll find it.
No.
Or go to hiltonhead.com.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, so we're going to switch gears. And before we wrap up here, let's talk New Year's, because that is all really, really close.
That takes you up through Christmas.
Yep.
New Year's, what do you got? Are there hotels, events, parties?
So one that I mentioned earlier was Alexander's.
Yes.
They do a prefix dinner and champagne toast on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So that one, you do have to make reservations, and they do fill up pretty quickly. But that is a very organized, full dinner, and it's nice that you get your champagne as well. So they are for sure open on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places close a little bit early.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the official, our, I guess, downtown of sorts is the Harbour Town New Year's Eve ball drop.
Yes.
Okay.
And something that a lot of people don't realize is there are two.
Yes, there is too.
There's 7 p.m., which is the family-friendly ball drop. That's when I kind of like to participate in myself.
Not gonna lie, we do too.
And then there's, of course, midnight. So you have 2 ball drops, which is just the fact that they do that is
I know,
so
it's great.
nice.
It is.
Because not everybody wants to stay up until midnight.
Yeah.
And even if you're traveling to it, you don't want to drive home
Yes, that late.
at 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's just, you don't want to be out and about.
Yeah.
But I do always encourage if people can go out to go see an actual ball drop versus seeing the Times Square one on TV.
Well, it's similar to Times Square, not as big. I mean, we
cute.
got our own ball right above the Harbour Town.
Music and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a whole thing.
festive.
It is. It's
very
just
fun.
part of it.
And like you said, seeing the lights are still going to be on display.
Yeah.
So seeing that still reflecting in the basin, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
But I cannot get over the fact that they do 2 ball drops. And I don't think it takes...
I can. I mean, we got a lot of retirees. I mean, I remember when I first
We're not
moved here.
retirees.
I
We
know,
don't
but
do
when
the
we
second
first
one.
moved here, we're like, nobody's out past 9. It's like, you come from Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's
So you
24/7.
understand 7. Yeah, I get it.
I was going to say, but at 7 o'clock, it's already pitch black.
It is, and it's been
is.
dark for an hour and a
is.
half already.
It's funny because we're usually even now we're you ready to watch a movie, and we always have a cup of tea at night.
Yeah.
It's 7:30. She's like, you ready for tea? I'm like, it's only 7:30.
7:30.
I know. And
That's when we have no sports.
it feels like 10 p.m.
It does. It does.
It gets,
It does.
So that's why I always...
It's really nice, though.
I find that people kind of are, and you can even check the events, I think a lot of things happen more in the morning.
Yes.
You can tell people are kind of filling that daytime.
Yeah.
So that's why if you're able to spend as much daytime hours outside, you can go kayaking, you can go do things to absorb your vitamin D.
Exactly.
It does get dark, no matter where you are.
A little bit early.
5:30 or 5?
It's 5:30.
It's 5.
Five.
Yeah, I mean, because we
Even-
tried to go to the baseball field to practice, and it's getting 5
5-ish,
o'clock. I
yeah.
can't, unless
Can't
we have
really
lights
see.
on. Yeah.
So, all
I
right.
want to circle back real quick just to make sure. Yeah. So, we used to always go to these events where hotels. Do you know if any hotels do any sort of New Year's Eve events where you can book a room? They have a meal in the
there's more organized stuff over in Savannah.
Okay.
For more of that kind of organized
Overnight kind of package deal.
deal with and oftentimes there'll be a 20% off or something kind of just to encourage and always check you should check Savannah.com. There's a lot of times discounts for sometimes some of the hotels in Savannah will offer a discount if you're from the neighboring counties.
Local. Okay.
Okay.
And that applies to some of the museums. Like there are free museum days.
Oh, wow.
As long as you have a Beaufort County ID, it still applies.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
They're just encouraging people to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Hilton Head doesn't have as much organized like hotel kind of celebrations, but there is one. The one we were just talking about is Comedy Magic.
Yep.
They have a New Year's Eve party.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Great.
It sells out every year. So if you're watching this right now,
Get your ticket.
Now.
And they do a really great performance, but it's like it would be one of the most organized. Like it feels like an actual New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
That's
So
great.
they have hors d'oeuvres and champagne and all of that. Okay.
Wow.
And it's
all right.
but that one is not a 7 p.m. That is a true midnight celebration.
So, okay. So that goes all the way.
That goes all the way. Yeah, they stay
All
up
right.
late.
Awesome.
So
Well,
real
that
quick,
is-
I got to ask this, got to enter on
Okay.
a personal note. What's the one event that you personally, you and your husband, you think you're most excited to do?
For December?
Yeah. And if I put you on the
yes.
spot, we'll cut it right here.
I think I kind of want to do the sandy sledding this year.
Really?
I don't know if I can convince my husband to participate with me, so it might just be.
Yeah.
Maybe
one
we'll do a
person.
Real Talk one. How about that?
say.
Real Talk Island event.
I was say if you need someone on the Real Talk team, I possibly might be available.
Yeah.
But it's and I really want to go see the choral performance this year. I've missed it the last couple of years, and I think that it is, especially being earlier
Yes.
into the month, it's kind of like kicking off. But I just want to go around, and there's so many of the different, kind of like I was talking about, all the different shops. There's so many
Yeah.
different pop-up events. Like people, you mentioned making ornaments.
Yes.
There's so many places where you can make cookies or make charm bracelets and all these different things of all these small businesses that do so many little pop-up shops, and it's great that you can like just support the businesses while getting your own little keepsake and have your own little experience, because I think that's what everywhere the small businesses do so much better is they provide the experience beyond just the keepsake.
Yeah.
We've mentioned them before, like Sea Love.
I was going to say
Candle.
Sea Love. That would be
They
a good
always
one.
do. Like they even did a Wicked themed one for the movie that just came out. They had like the pink and green votive things, like the different, and it was like a discounted price for those colors.
Wow.
But even some coffee shops, like they'll do different like promotions. It's just nice to be able to support the small places.
Yeah.
Well, and it really helps you get into the swing of things. You know, get into the spirit. It's great.
Yeah.
Well,
People are all dressed up and
Yes.
doing the whole thing. But it's, again, you can never be bored in the Lowcountry. There's always, even when you think it's as slow as can be, there's still so much going on.
Well, literally, I was like, well, there's a quick hour of things to do in December. I mean, here we are in December, which is a slow month, and we have so much that we just covered there.
Well, and thank you guys for like amplifying that there is more stuff to do at this time of year. 'Cause even as we, our next one will be our January and February. January and February truly are the slowest time of the year.
Yeah.
But there still is a lot going on, so that will be next month. But it's, this time it always seems so quiet.
yeah.
Maybe, and it's also dark at 5:30.
Right. Yeah.
So it seems more quiet.
But watch those movies we were talking about. Watch the old movies. Well, Erika, thank you so much
thanks again
for
we
bringing
look
us
forward
all
to the
this.
January, February. But
Yes.
for now, all you folks out there, thank you for watching, and make sure you hit HiltonHead.com. Look for the Island Events magazine all throughout the island. You can find it all in the stores. You can find it pretty much everywhere, right?
Yeah, our December issue, you can't miss it. It'll be Santa and Elf on a bike.
Santa and Elf on the bike. Perfect for Hilton Head. But thank you again. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share, and make sure you come back for more.
And have a happy holidays.
And have a very happy holiday.
Don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe to Real Talk Hilton Head and leave us a review to help others discover the Lowcountry lifestyle.